Hi, I'm Nick. I'm the founder of Doner Haus, this brand here, and we are bringing Europe's #1 street food to the United States. So that's German-style doner kebab. That is what you get when you go in Germany. You go out 3 a.m., get out of the club. That's the kind of food you get, doner kebabs, and that is what we're delivering to the United States now. Funny that you ask, because we believe that we are the McDonald's of doner kebabs, okay, in the future at least. The future in the next 10 years for doner will look very, very bright. I'm not sure where we're gonna be, but I can 100% tell you that right now it's a huge wave of doner coming over from Europe to the United States. So it's about there was a time when sushi was new to the United States. This is exactly the same moment. Like sushi was arriving, nobody knew about it, and bam, suddenly it was everywhere. So this is exactly the same thing with doner kebab. The German style doner, that way of making is not very well known in the United States, but right now everybody's piling in, everybody's trying to get it in the US. So in 10 years from now, you're gonna have it in every city. I'm pretty certain of that. And obviously because we have the first mover advantage, we hope to be part of that movement from day one. How do we stand out from our competitors? Well, that's really easy because we focus only on quality. You know, like when other people say they have like premium meats or whatever, a lot of empty words. We can really say we have 0% fillers. So we're 100% filler free. We're 100% Zabia halal. We're 100% gluten free. We're 100% organic. So everything we do is done with the highest quality, and we have certificates for that. So all the meat is custom manufactured, custom made for us. The bread, the ingredients, everything that we have is custom made for us. Everything is the highest quality that you can get. And this is something that's really important for us because ultimately we believe that quality always wins in the end. So that's something that stands out for us. And I believe that in the next 10 years, that will make a big difference versus anybody else who just tries to do halal food in the cheap way. We do it with the highest quality, and this is how we're gonna, win our customers over. Right, so I mean, we started 2 years ago, really, 2023, and to be honest with you, I was hungry. Like, the reason why we did this is because I couldn't get my food, the food that I like, the doner kebab, the German way, I couldn't get that in the US. And so after having been waiting for 10, 15 years for somebody else to do it and nobody has been doing it, eventually we decided, okay, let's just do it. Let's bring it to the US. And that's what we did. And the feedback has been fantastic. We have a lot of customers. We have about $2 million in sales per year. We're opening multiple locations. So right now we have 3 corporate locations. We're opening the first franchisee location in Bayside. It's great. So I was introduced to SMB through my restaurant consultant, and since then we basically, after the first year, seeing how good our business was going, we talked to SMB, we want to see if that makes any sense to franchise. They looked at our numbers and they were like, yeah, you have a very strong concept, it's very franchisable. And then from there we took it on and started working on all the details. So that was pretty quick and efficient process. It was the first choice. SMB was the first choice, and that's okay. I mean, sometimes you don't have to like shop around forever. Sometimes you just see and talk to somebody and you realize, yo, these guys know what they're talking about, and then you're happy to work with them. And that's what we did. They were very intense, very intense. Like I expected them to go a bit slower, but basically from day one was like, hey, let's do this. Let's work this and that and that and that. And it was a lot of work in the beginning. And I even had to say at some point, let's slow down a little bit. This is going way too fast. But ultimately that's good. That's what you want to have. You want to have somebody that's behind you, proactively pushing you and getting you to the franchise part. And that's where we're at. After having worked with them for less than a year, we're there and have already multiple units franchised. Yeah, I think SMB cared about the brand. I mean, they did definitely put in the effort. They tried our food. They knew where they were getting into. And I think it makes sense because you don't just want to franchise everybody, because ultimately it's possible that some of them fail and it's not a good look. So they looked at our brand and I think they realized this is a good opportunity. And for us, it was a good opportunity to be part of this. So it's great. The most outstanding interactions I had were probably with Jorge Quintana, with whom I was having numerous discussions about my bookkeeping. He hates my bookkeeping. I tried to make a case that it's the best bookkeeping, and eventually he convinced me to redo everything. So yeah, he made me work a lot more than I wanted to, but it was worth it in the end. Yeah, of course. I mean, this is the SMB pavilion. Everybody's here. They're here to help us out if we need anything. The entire booth is like prepaid. We got some discount on that. We got a table that we're not using. A lot of stuff that's been given to us. There's a lot of support for sure. We had a call prior to being here with all the people that are exhibiting here. And so that was pretty useful because I got to know a lot of people here already. So at SMB, it's all about the relationship.